Hi there, my name's Josiah, and today I'm going to just cover quickly some addition and subtraction. Hopefully you can see the whiteboard, and I'm going to focus on covering the column addition method. So the column addition method, it's a written method which we can use to add numbers and also subtract numbers when we're using the column subtraction method. So I'm going to give you an example. So the first example that I'm going to talk about here is I'm going to talk about example, I'm going to call example 1, where we have 5,000, where we have 5,728 plus 345. So the first thing what I'm going to do with this question is that I'm going to rewrite the question in columns with one number on top of the other. So in this case, 5,728 on top of 345. And key thing that what I'm going to do when I'm writing out this number is that I want to line up the ones, the tens with the tens, the hundreds with the hundreds, and the thousands with the thousands. So I've just finished doing that. And key thing where people go wrong is that 345 has no thousands. So we either leave a gap or write a 0. But I've decided to put a plus sign instead. So starting with the smallest column, we always work from right to left, right? So we need to add down the columns. The smallest column is the ones column. So we do 8 plus 5, which is 13. So we write a 3 in the ones column, and we carry the 1, which is worth a 10, over to the tens column. Then we do 2 plus 4, which is 6, plus 1, which is 7. And we work from right to left, and the next column is the hundreds column. So what we do is 7 plus 3, which is 10. So we put a 0 here, and we carry across the 1 to the thousands column. So what we do is 5 plus 1, which gives us 6. And that gives us our answer of 6,073. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show us a quick example that if we had decimals instead. So I'm going to call this example 2. So let's say if we had 24.52 plus 19.7. So we have 24.52 plus 19.7. And in this case, 19.7 doesn't have a hundredth, and we can either leave a gap or write a 0. I personally prefer to add zeros just to make it a bit easier for us. And the key thing is to make sure the decimal points line up. So I'm already going to put a decimal point in my answer. So I'm going to put 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 7 is 12. So you put 2, carry the 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. Plus 4 is 14. So I'm going to put a 4, and I'm going to carry the 1 across. And then 2 plus 1 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. So we have 44.22. So that's our final answer. So now to just quickly finish this off, I'm just going to quickly show us a subtraction question using column subtraction. So I'm going to call this one example 3. So let's say if you had 536, take away 287. What that does is the exact same thing as before. So 536, take away 287. 6 take away 7 is we can't do. So that would give us a negative answer. So to avoid that, we take 1 from the tens column and add it to the ones column. So I'm going to take 1 from here. So this becomes 2, and this becomes 16. So we do 16 take away 7, which gives us 9. Then 2 take away 8, that would give us a next number, so we can't do that. So we borrow 1 from the hundreds column, which gives us 4. and then add it to the tens column. So that gives us 12. 12 plus 12 take away 8 gives us 4. And then 4 take away 2 gives us 2. So that gives us 249. And that would be our final answer. So that wraps up our quick stop tutorial on column addition and column subtraction. Hope to see you soon. Bye.